bop, 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 ba-da. I wish those days, because we probably, since we've got solos in I Wish, we probably won't take solos in Mr. Magic unless we decide we want to do it that long. Don't get enough Jason. We need more Jasons. More Jasons on the other side. On the other side there. There he is. There he is. Ah, there he is. Now, there you go. Wait a minute. Here he is. See? He's right here. That's him. Oh, look at the size of that thing. We'll never get it on the album cover. Twice. And then in the original tune, that actually only happens once. We do that 6 times over the entire recording. And if I don't play exactly what you play, you just keep playing what you do, because I'm going to come in and fix my shit later, okay? And it's going to match what you do, so carte blanche for you. And I don't know where we're going to end up on time. I haven't even tried to time it yet, so it could be a 9-minute deal, or it could be a 6-minute thing. It's probably going to be more like 7 minute, maybe. It'll probably be 9 minutes or 10. It doesn't matter. Just get high and play the song. Okay, that's all.
Neil, have you filled out all the appropriate licensing forms for publishing?
You know, I went right directly to HFA and I paid all the mechanicals, so we'll never have to worry about anybody calling me. Sure I have. Okay, I'm glad you asked that. That's important. Talk to my lawyers. Get somebody on the phone. Call 911. Where's my lawyer? I need a lawyer.
Stevie Wonder actually owes me money from a session from 1995.
I can believe that.
We'll just call it done.
We'll just call that even. And by the way, didn't some friends of ours actually play for his birthday party?
They did.
There's a story for you. So anyway, we'll get back to that. Yeah, this is Fender Day at Wavelength Studios in Salem, Oregon for GuitarMechanics.com. That's our website and our teaching site. Please visit us and check it out. But again, we're having Fender Day. Last year we had Gretsch Day. Wonderful guys at Gretsch, wonderful company, great family organization, and a wonderful, long-time guitar luthiers. But Fender, once again, today's Fender Day. I want to talk about Fenders. There's more Fender guitars in the world than any other kind of guitar, and they're the most copied guitar when it comes to clones. So we want to show you some great guitars, again, out of the past and in current guitars. So right here we're going to take a look at 3 different Strats from different eras. And we got a 60 right here that's been modified a little bit, belongs to Gail Farley, and this also, the next one was modified by James Jepson, who also makes Fender clones. And then we have a very interesting Squier, a more modern version, a Squier Telecaster, been modified to Rolling Rock. I guess there's only just a few of those. And then we have a newer, about a 2000, I think Eric said that's his Strat, and I think it's a 2005 or 2006 Strat. So again, great Stratocaster and Telecaster guitars, the real standard of the industry worldwide. And now if we take a look over here, again we got 3 more guitars here, lots of fun. These are 2 Telecaster clones, and they were modified and built by, again, James Jepson, one of our local luthiers here in the Northwest. And he uses Seymour Duncan pickups, a bunch of different configurations. So most of them are humbuckers, but again, they use the great Telecaster shape and design for the necks and the bodies. We love them. Of course, he also does Strat designs. I've got a black Strat here that used to be, actually was made by Washburn as a Washburn clone, and I said I want it modified, so JJ went ahead and put an ebony fingerboard, just like a custom shop might do for you there at Fender, and we have local luthiers that do that. And again, the most copied guitar style on the planet, and some of the most, you know, they really hang in there. They're roadworthy, unbelievably roadworthy. That's why people buy them. They're great sound. They're great to play. So just wanted to say hi to my friends at Fender, and I hope to see you at the 2018 NAMM. So enjoy today and enjoy our songs. We got a medley of songs, I Wish by Stevie Wonder and Mr. Magic. by Grover Washington Jr. Thanks a lot for checking us out. We have 4 guitarists in this band. This band is called Crazy 8. We have a band, a 10 guitar band called Perfect 10. This is called Crazy 8. There's 4 guitars, 2 horns. We call them the Horns of Plenty. We don't call them the orchestra because we don't have any strings in this band, but this is just the Horns of Plenty. And it's Jake Brown and Wes Chernlin, Wes T, the tall man. And the guitar players in the band are Eric Crew and Mike Cross and Gail Farley. And of course, I'm the crazy professor, and I'm the 4th guitarist. And then we have, of course, our drummer and bass player. Our drummer is Jason Carter. There he is. He's getting a quick selfie. Okay, make some. Yeah, it's kind of like that. That mug shot we were using for headshot for years. What are we gonna do? Best photos you're taking are late at night in those kinds of places.
I've never had a clear headshot.
It's always been done. Yeah, West T's talking about firearms again. That's what we like to talk about here in Oregon. Remember, you're at Wavelength in Salem, Oregon, and you're with Guitar Mechanics, which is our site, our website. We have a fairly new item we've added to our website. We call it the Pros Corner. And if you're a pro member, you have access to that for, I think it's a subscription for $1.99 a month. If you're a free member, it's $4.99 a month. And if you're just somebody walking through, just a tourist, somebody who wants to walk through, like Gail here, he'll walk through at any point, like right now, and he'll say, I want to get access to that. And I'll be glad to pay $6.99, Crazy Professor. And you can come and get some chat with, listen to us talking about what you need to know about being a pro. Again, if you get your regular memberships, you have access to all the information about playing the guitar. But the Pros Corner, and of course, the 5th level, which is the Blue Book, we really do talk about soloing, playing. In the Pros Corner, we talk about finding gigs, how to locate, great places to jam in different regions in the country, and maybe even globally. Got a lot of guys we'll be talking to. Again, Mike Cross, for instance, is one of our charter members of Crazy 8 and a bunch of other bands we've been in. Mike, you played with a lot of people, and you worked for some guys way back when.
Oh, yeah.
Some name guys. Real quick, just tell them.
I did sound for B.B. King and a bunch of the old Texas guys.
Leon?
Well,
You twisted
Johnny
arm.
Winter
Johnny
and his
Winter?
brother
Yeah,
Edgar,
right.
and just toured around with a bunch of guys.
Right. So Mike's had a lot of experience, and he'll be one of the pros we'll be talking to in the Pros Corner about the old days, the new days, what's going on now, how to keep a band together, how to advance a show. A lot of people don't even understand what that means. So at the Pros Corner we'll have some shorties, have a lot of little videos and stuff. We'll be talking to a lot of other pros like Gail Farley, again a regional player. And you had Fate 55 for years. You had a couple of other groups. Who are you playing with now?
Fate 55 just right now.
And you're doing some local theater.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
local theater.
you're doing pit band work, which means you got to read and play at the same time, right? Yeah, exactly. So you get some tips about how that works, because today what you heard today was a combination. It was a medley of I Wish and Mr. Magic. One was by Stevie Wonder, of course, and the other one's by Grover Washington Jr. Both great tunes by 2 great writers, but we had to arrange them. We wanted to make them special. So we talk about that in Pros Corner. We talk about how we decided to do that, how we sorted through that, how we fit that together, and where we might use that in a show. Sometimes we open with that particular tune because it's kind of dynamic. And of course we had 4 guitars this time, so that's a lot of fun for the guitar players. But of course the horn players are kicking butt. Another one of our favorite guys, Wes T, the tall man, our tenor player. You've been at music for a long time, but your dad was a well-known teacher,
Choir teacher.
here in our Northwest region.
Yeah. I have to say, though, that it was Neil who picked me up when I was just first starting out and drugged me to jam sessions I had no business being at. Playing songs I had never heard before, one time through, and he'd point to me and say, blow. So he always advocated playing with people that were better than you, and just being in the moment, being the note, and there was something else that was just a mind-blowing, awesome way of being in a place where you don't feel like you are. You just have to push through and find a comfortable place in an uncomfortable situation.
Straight ahead and strive for tone, I think is what I used to say. Just keep playing. Don't stop in the middle of a roll. I think that's another one of the axioms.
There you go.
Yeah. And Eric Crew. Well, we studied for a while. You're just come into but you're in a regional act now. That's how big's the band? I mean,
so I got with this guy, with Jake Brown.
Jake
He's one of the
Brown.
horn players. We got an 8-piece funk group called Despite the Whiteness. We're eight white dudes playing funk, and a lot of us actually met in Neil's class at OSU back in it was 2010 I think when I started, and then most of us, some other guys from Monmouth, some other horn players, and we play regionally like Salem, Portland, Eugene, Corvallis, and we got we got some things going on. We got our own little music festival we do in Corvallis coming up, Funk in the Forest. So we're keeping ourselves pretty busy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Jake, you've been studying. Jake has been studying composition. Again, that's what we do at the Pros Corner. We talk about all these aspects of doing this at a professional level. And you've been writing some tunes again, learning how to do lifts, pulling something out and using it as an inspiration.
Exactly. Yeah. So writing tunes and taking pet sounds, as you like to call them, and taking any sequence of chords and figuring out how that makes you feel, or how it conveys a feeling that you'd want to convey to a listener or towards anyone, and take that and be able to take that sound and put it into your own music and use that to communicate feelings and whatever sort of stuff you want your music to convey to your audience. So really hard, not hard stuff, but very interesting stuff. That
Next level for sure. Yeah. What you have to do to actually find work and get out there and play for a lot of folks. So here's another member of Crazy Eight, is Silver Sorensen. Now, Silver, you're from Norway. All right. And you came from Norway and joined a rock band and toured, right? And something very special I heard about somebody's relatively famous that kind of helped you stay in the country. Who was that?
Yeah, we were signed to Kiefer Sutherland's production company.
Oh, great. Well, that must have been fun.
Yep.
It's a new experience for you.
Oh yeah.
So and today we learned these two tunes, this with the medley of tunes. You read part of this, but a lot of it you also did from your what we call oral skills, or from your sonic memory, right?
Yep.
So this was a combination of reading and using your ear. Mm-hmm. So this is what we want to get through to everybody at on the Pros Corner and from our special Fender Day, that it's about both of those things. You really have to get both of those skill sets together. Silver's a wonderful player, and again, she'd not ever really played this genre of music, but having really great ears, great oral skills, and a good sonic memory, she was able to figure this out in a very short amount of time. Now, Jason, you want to chat a little bit with me? You want to say?
I can chat from here.
Okay, why don't you chat from me?
Hey, everybody.
Okay. Jason, who did you play with? You played with some people.
I played with her
Yeah.
for a long time when we were signed with Kiefer's label.
Yeah.
And I played with Larry Norman for years. Actually, she played with Larry Norman as well. I toured with Frank Black of the Pixies for many years.
Great.
Patrick Lamb, Tom Grant, local guys, played with them for quite a while.
Sure.
And
I hear you played with Stone Temple Pilots, too.
yeah, toured with them.
God, that's great. Yeah. So you've had a lot of experience. You've been around the world.
Yes.
Checked it all. So we have a myriad and great access to resources for the young student and the matured professional who needs some extra input and is still studying, still out there working, trying to get a handle on how to make the career better as they go. And that's what these master classes and special days with Fender are. This is Jason, my partner.
Hey.
And love these guys, man. This has been a great time here at Wavelength. So we hope you enjoyed it too. Remember, I'm not kidding about this. I say, I keep the faith. I mean the faith in yourself. And I mean, hang on to what you got. Don't forget where you got it. You got it here. So come back and meet with us, And be true to your school. That means don't forget where your roots were. and don't stop practicing. Okay, it's just a 4-bar break. 2, 3, 4.